Ich reagiere heute mal auf MrBeast, mal was ganz Neues. Bleibt auf jeden Fall das ganze Video dran, damit ihr nichts verpassen könnt. Und wir fangen direkt an. 7 Tage gestrandet im Meer. Okay, interessant.
We are now stranded on a raft in the middle of the ocean.
Yo,
and there goes our boat.
krass.
We are now stranded for 7 days. How much longer?
Das ist kein Boot.
7 days. Frick.
7
This
Tage.
raft is literally countless miles from the nearest civilization. And whether we like it or not, my 4 friends and I are stuck on this raft. And it's not gonna be easy.
This is brutal.
Alter,
We're all
was?
at rock bottom now. This challenge went from fun to a literal nightmare very fast.
Das,
Bro.
aber ganz kurz, das ist ja schon heftig, wenn die alleine da sind. Wenn da kein Boot in der Nähe ist, okay, ist eine Drohne, die werden ja safe überwacht. Aber das ist trotzdem heftig, das ist gefährlich.
Look how far away the boat is. I can't even see it anymore.
Ja.
So step 1. We're gonna get sunburned if we don't get shade.
And I had survival specialists equip this raft with
einfach
tons
raft.
of wood, rope,
Raft?
and everything else we
Raft.
would need to build ourselves a shelter.
Boys,
We need to get
Krass.
started. We are running out of light.
I got this side. Ah, my finger.
Now we set these up like a teepee.
We picked the worst day to start. As you can tell by the clouds, it's literally about to storm. Ah! So, first thing we want to do is set up some structure to cover us. Also, since we're on this slab of wood for the next 7 days, we need a place to hide from the sun so we don't get sunburnt. So, 2 birds, 1 stone.
Speaking of birds, while we were building, this happened.
Bro, the bird! It's coming right at us! Oh my god!
Yo,
Lol, einfach ein Fischschrei oder sowas. Wisst ihr, das erinnert mich richtig krass an Raft. Ich weiß nicht, ja, bei Baluten habe ich das gesehen, wo du auch so ein Floß hast und du musst es immer vergrößern und aufbauen. Und das irgendwie gibt mir das richtig harte Vibes davon und ich finde es richtig geil.
This is crazy.
We should name him.
What's his name?
Brian.
Brian!
Brian!
Brian.
What if you went and caught some fish? I don't know. He's looking
Wenn Vögel aber in der Nähe sind, dann heißt es ja eigentlich, dass Land auch irgendwo in der Nähe ist, oder? Ist das nicht so?
at me. He understands.
Jimmy, just say the word.
Put the knife away.
Okay, I'll put the knife.
Yo. Alter, das ist so eine
And a
Machete. Digga, so eine richtig fette Machete. Das ist verboten in Deutschland, ne? Weil und ja, die Axt ist auch krass, aber die Machete ist krank.
Brian, that was a joke.
Forget the bird. We gotta build a shelter.
And while Brian
Lol,
watched,
Mr.
we worked on our first
Laser
shelter
beam.
for the rest of the day.
Yes.
Except for my friend
Fortnite.
Tariq, who spent the entire day getting cool drone shots. And
Hä? Das heißt, sie werden nicht überwacht, wenn der Typ mit der Drohne selber auf dem Boot ist. Das ist dann wirklich heftig.
I'm not even mad about it.
Inside this crate is the food for all 5 of us for the next 7 days. Oh my gosh.
Ja,
And in
okay.
these 2 barrels is our entire water supply for all 5 of us.
How does it taste? Very hot. Oh no.
There was dirt in my cup.
It's getting dark, and that crate has the word sleep on it. Hopefully the survival guides gave us something soft. Why are they wet? Things do get wet on a boat. Yeah. I'm ready for bed. I want to go to sleep. All right, this is night 1.
Digga, 7 Tage ist halt einfach wie in Seven vs. Wild. Das ist, ich glaube, ganz ehrlich, das größte Problem ist, dass man sich selber übelst auf die Nerven geht. Weil wenn du zu 7 oder zu 6, keine Ahnung, 7 Tage lang auf so einem kleinen Floß lebst, du wirst dich, glaube ich, wirklich echt schnell abgefuckt sein von den anderen. Ich glaube, das ist wirklich gefährlich. Also gefährlich ist, das wird vermutlich echt schwierig.
Brian is just
Brian, der Kamerade.
Miserable. This is all the coverage we have. I didn't realize what I was signing up for. It's hot. This thing will not stop swaying, and I feel like I'm gonna puke. And I'm surrounded by a bunch of sweaty people.
Hey, sweaty man.
If you guys smell this bad on day 1, what are you gonna smell like on day 7?
Oh gosh.
Es ist wirklich Seven vs. Wild einfach.
Our first night of sleep was really
Ganz kurz, ne, voll die gute Idee für Seven vs. Wild Part 4, ne? Einfach auf dem Meer halt überleben mit so einem Raft. Das wäre auch krass.
rough. Sleeping is impossible. These waves are just making me miserable.
Yeah.
And to make matters worse, our best friend Brian ended up leaving us that morning.
Brian! Brian!
Ja, aber wohin?
But regardless, today's objective is to build ourselves a permanent weatherproof shelter.
How do we turn that into a livable structure?
There's definitely something here.
Luckily, I had them throw a bunch of wood on the raft so we could build a nice house. How we build the house, I'm not
Wir wollen
quite
ein Haus
sure, but they
bauen.
said this is
Ist
enough
auch
to build a house.
krass.
But ironically, right as we got started,
Oh no, it's raining! They're throwing!
Jimmy, get my shark pillow!
Ach so, die wollen das vom Regen schützen. Ja, klar.
Bad.
Ah, Jesus Christ, you're not doing the right thing, Nolan. Listen with your ears.
Why do you yell so much?
Because you don't
I
listen.
want to hit Nolan!
It just rained.
Shut up! At least we don't have to shower. Yeah. This is so bad.
Ist das Regenwasser sogar Süßwasser? Kann man das nicht sogar trinken? Also ich glaube schon, ne? Also es wäre im Prinzip Trinkwasser, das man aufhammeln könnte.
We still have over 6 days left.
Er ist schon am Ende.
Where do we go poop? Oh, we have to build the pooper. What? We have to build everything that's here. We have to build the toilet, build our shelter,
Ja,
the
scheiß
fire,
ins Meer.
everything.
The moment the rain finished, the boys and I needed to build all of our survival essentials, starting with the shelter.
We're tearing this down in the name of something better.
5-minute break for Chris.
I also need a break. I'm seasick. I'm out of it.
You gotta pick this up. I can't pick it up anymore.
I feel like you're doing all the work, but we got 2 other goofs just laying down.
I'm miserable.
We built one wall.
Yeah, we built one wall all together.
All of us.
Regardless of being seasick, it was gonna take all of us if we wanted to finish this.
Now you guys bring it forward. There we go.
Let's go.
Glaubt ihr würdet das schaffen? Glaubt ihr würdet das schaffen? Weil ich denke gerade nach, ob ich das überhaupt... Also ich glaube, ich würde sehr viel... Also wenn es mir schlecht geht, würde ich, glaube ich, ins Wasser gehen und da so ein bisschen schwimmen. Aber ich weiß auch nicht, ja, wie man sich dann sauber macht und so weiter. Ist auch schwierig, ne? Aber so 7 Tage auf einem Floß nur rumrennen, wäre mir echt, glaube ich, echt so hart.
How many YouTubers does it take to build a little structure? What? Did we freak a whale? I think that's a whale. That's
Lol.
insane. Sick. Oh my god. That is unreal. There are actually whales. This experience just keeps getting better. Shelter, water, not being near Nolan. I'm never going to take that for granted again.
Probably would have been really useful to build the ladder first. Got a ladder now. I literally just built this 4 minutes ago.
After hours of building, we were
Voll
finally
gut.
getting somewhere.
Ist actually
I
strong.
severely regret making this a 7-day challenge instead of a 50-hour challenge like all our other videos. We keep rocking back and forth. It's freaking miserable. I'm gonna puke.
And finally, just as the sun was going down,
Camp is now organized.
Night 2, my bed is still broken, but I'm gonna get some sleep tonight because I'm that tired.
I'm gonna head to bed. Did I wake you up? Just go back to bed. I'm just walking. Actually,
Glaubt ihr, die schaffen das, die 7 Tage? Ich sag's euch ganz ehrlich, ich glaube, die schaffen nicht die 7 Tage. Ich glaub's nicht. Ich glaube wirklich, die müssen abbrechen. Bin ich mir sogar... Nee, sicher bin ich mir nicht, aber ich glaub's wirklich. Irgendjemand wird sagen, ich kann nicht mehr und dann wird das abgebrochen.
The most tired I've ever been in my entire life.
Ja, du kannst doch nicht ordentlich da schlafen, ne?
It's now day
Tag
3,
3 schon.
and somehow our building didn't fall over. I'll take that as a dub.
Noises that this structure made while I was sleeping last night filled me with nightmares.
it's day 3 and we've really started to get into a rhythm. Our morning routine consisted
Geil.
of peeing in the corner,
Bro, who vlogs in the pee corner?
Hä?
I'm not moving.
Warum nicht ins Wasser?
eating our breakfast,
Surviving
Ach so,
on
ja,
feast.
okay.
It's all you need.
and drinking hot barrel water.
So dehydrated.
I
need this.
We're about 36 hours in, and we're almost halfway through a barrel of water.
Is that slow or fast? We're gonna run out on day 6.
Running low on water and food gave me an idea.
I'm kind of curious to see what's under the boat. Dude, there's so many fish below us.
So
Lol.
we decided to try to catch some dinner, but we weren't very good at it.
Why does this take
Ja.
so long? I just want something to put in my stomach. Brian!
Ryan, help us catch fish!
Brian!
Digga, ich check nicht, wie der Bre, der Vogel noch immer in der Nähe ist. Ich meine, du musst doch schon so ewig weit getrieben sein in der Zeit. In 3 Tagen, das ist ultra krass.
Turns out, fishing is a lot harder than YouTube.
Ja, natürlich.
After hours, we caught absolutely nothing. Why can't we catch anything?
Oh, I give up.
We were tired, dehydrated, and hungry,
Ja, man
which
braucht ja
forced
auch...
us to
Zum Fischen braucht man auch einen Fischerschein eigentlich, weil das echt viel ist, was man lernen muss, auch wie man den Fisch dann ausnimmt und so weiter. Das kriegst du nicht einfach so hin als Laie. Also du musst ja den dann auch aufschneiden, die Organe irgendwie rausnehmen und so weiter und so fort. Das ist nicht einfach. Und ist auch eigentlich nicht gut, wenn man Fisch fängt mit einer Angel und das nicht ganz weiß, wie das geht, weil dann leidet der Fisch auch noch.
dig into our rations.
Let's have ourselves a feast. Yeah! Call it a feast. A bowl. Come on.
In our supplies, we had wood to build a fire
Yeah,
and pans to cook with.
You take big stick and make really little sticks.
Lol, die machen Feuer auf
And then
dem
make
Floß.
medium sticks. Then use the big sticks at
Jo,
the
er
end.
ist einfach, oder sie Survival-Experten. By the way, ganz kurz bei dem Thema, ich weiß nicht, ob Chris angesprochen wird, Christine, ob es nicht sie oder ein er ist oder was da genau abgeht. Ja, wie auch immer das ist, würde ich natürlich, also akzeptiere ich obvious und versuche ich dann auch so zu machen, aber könnt ihr mir gerne in die Kommentare schreiben, wie das ist. Ich bin da nicht auf dem neuesten Stand. Ja, sonst, keine Ahnung, ich würde sie jetzt einfach mal Chris nennen, aber ihr wisst Bescheid.
Look at them beans, baby.
I'm so excited. This looks awesome. These are really bad. Can you tell we've been at sea for 3 days?
Literally.
When have I ever been this excited over canned chili?
Hey, I put some love into this.
Ey, das ist
one.
aber
It's
wirklich
not just
schön.
canned chili anymore. It's got tomatoes, kidney beans.
You don't have to keep talking. I'm already drooling.
This was our first hot meal in days, but it was also a good chunk of our rations, so we made sure to enjoy it.
I'm feeling a lot better. I think the first 2 days were definitely the most miserable. I think we're slowly like losing our minds and it's actually becoming bearable. I still haven't gone to the bathroom. That's my biggest concern now.
Ja, stimmt, ne?
I'm struggling to sleep. This raft is just rocking like crazy. Not gonna lie, I'm kind of miserable.
Ja, ich
Well,
sag's euch,
tomorrow's
schon bei
better.
Tag 3, die Hälfte gerade
None
jetzt.
of us managed
Und
to
es
get
geht nicht
any
mehr gut.
sleep.
We lost the back of our fort last night. The house needs some repair.
Vor allem jetzt noch schlechter Schlaf ist tödlich. Also tödlich nicht, aber es ist wirklich gefährlich, weil schlecht schlafen und du wirst psychisch echt kaputt, wenn du nicht mal deinen privaten Space kriegst und so weiter, ne? Weil du echt, das wirklich, ich kenne mich da aus, ne? Das ist wirklich hart, so lange auf engem Raum mit anderen Leuten zusammenzuleben. Und wenn du dann noch schlecht schläfst und nicht ausreichend Essen und Trinken kriegst, dann, Bruder, dann das, also freiwillig, glaube ich, macht das niemand ordentlich durch. Wirklich, glaubt mir, das ist wirklich anstrengend.
Tensions are pretty high on the raft this morning.
Nolan's a little
Yeah.
upset. He broke his bed.
Oh my god!
Nolan is struggling. He's just in his feels right now. It'll be okay.
You probably would have quit the channel if I did that.
This is easily the worst.
Ja, Digga,
there's thunder.
ich wusste,
I swear if it starts
predicted,
raining
seit Tag 1.
Oh, I can't take that.
And to make matters worse, we accidentally dropped our ladle in the drinking water. And since we haven't showered in 4 days, grabbing it technically contaminated the drinking water.
I'm never drinking out of that again.
I'm worried when we run out of water.
Because of the contamination, a third of our water was no longer safe to drink. For
Hätte
whatever
ich
reason, the
getrunken.
more I suffer, the more you guys watch. Some of our most popular videos are when I buried myself alive, spent time in solitary confinement, so I hope you're happy. I'm suffering again. It's
Ja,
not easy.
ey, das sieht man auch an seinen Augen. Seine Augen waren richtig Dings, ne? Er hatte richtig krasse, wie heißt es, Schlafdings, der Bums da unter den Augen.
surviving on a raft. But after 4 long days,
Laser's finally pooping. You play a celebratory song.
Laser beam is
It's
taking.
pooping. See how all those clouds over there are dark? Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna pour down on us tonight. Tonight's gonna suck.
we didn't know it yet, but the biggest storm of the entire challenge was heading right towards us. And when we saw it approaching, we tried to prepare as much as possible.
Can't wait for another storm just to destroy all this again.
Tariq is fixing his side of the fort, and Chris is fixing.
Ey, so ein Sturm kann auch echt gefährlich werden, nicht weil dann irgendwie die Butze da weggeräumt wird, sondern weil die Wellen dann hoch werden. Und wenn die Wellen hoch werden, also stell dir mal vor, da kommen so 3-4 Meter Wellen dann geht das Ding unter. Also,
The roof.
And I'm now the cameraman for some reason.
There's a storm brewing.
And while they're preparing the shelter for the storm, I'm going to tell you
Digga.
guys about Shopify because it might literally storm until the end of the challenge.
This is gonna be a bit.
er ist einfach am Sterben
Shopify is a platform
und er macht Shopify-Werbung. Ich werd verrückt, Alter. Junge, ich hätte Lebensangst. Digga, da kommt ein riesen freaking Sturm und er kommt mit Shopify an.
Crop. They support businesses that sell it on Shopify.
Soon gonna have absolutely zero tarps covering this structure. I am worried about it.
100% of what I sell online, from merch to Feastables,
Digga.
I do with Shopify. It's actually getting pretty rocky out here.
Save my
Bro,
bag.
the wind is getting crazy. We're out of nails.
It's really hard to work around the wind, guys.
Stop yelling
Aber es
and
ist
do
krass,
things!
wie
Shopify
stabil das
even
auch
has
ist.
a new AI tool called Sidekick, making running your entire business easier.
Just like surviving on this raft can be hard, so can entrepreneurship. And that's why they do everything in their power to make it as easy as possible for you.
This is my worst nightmare.
So miserable. Go to shopify.com/MrBeast to give it a try right now. Thank you, Shopify. Let's go prep for the storm.
Ey, da kommen aber wirklich
I'm
Wellen, schaut
soaking
mal da.
wet. Maybe you can start helping us, Jimmy. I'm spacing
Da kommen
around.
wirklich Wellen.
The storm was really starting to pick up, but that night it got so much worse.
This really puts the helter in shelter, eh? Ah! Oh no! Dude! Oh,
Are you kidding me? It's leaking!
oh no.
This shelter is the opposite of waterproof.
Mich würde es interessieren, was die für eine Temperatur da haben. Weil wenn es da jetzt so 30 Grad wäre oder sowas, gut, dann muss man viel trinken, weil man viel schwitzt, aber es wäre relativ gechillt und du kriegst keine Erkältung. Aber jetzt so, wenn es da so, keine Ahnung, 15 Grad ist oder so, dann kann es echt mit Regen böse kommen.
This is brutal. What do? We have 3 more nights in next 3 days, by the way.
Das ist der Atlantik.
There's water everywhere. It's useless.
Schon
This
so,
does
oder?
nothing. This is the most insane night yet. We are struggling right now. Is this safe anymore? We would have just filmed this in a studio. But no, we have to be the real channel that doesn't fake things.
Oh, we're gonna die. We're getting just destroyed. Oh, I'm getting hit.
There's a hole that is completely opened up over my bed.
I can't do this. I can't do this.
You can end this video, Jimmy.
Jimmy, please.
I tried to talk all
Yeah.
you guys out of it. You all said yes. This is the worst experience
I've ever had in my
Das
entire
ist
life.
krass.
I hate every part of this. Bro, I'm just miserable right now.
The storm was reaching a new peak with every passing hour. We were desperate, so we tried using our beds as literal walls to protect us from the
Lol.
rain.
We're all at rock bottom now. Been raining for a few hours. Stuff's freezing cold.
Dass die sich sowas
We don't have
antun. Ne?
beds. I'm getting nauseous.
I don't know if we're gonna make it this full 7 days at this point.
It rained nonstop for around 20 hours straight.
Okay, leider fällt unperfekt, aber man muss dazu sagen, was ja krass ist, okay, die haben echt eine scheiß Situation so eigentlich, aber bei Seven vs. Wild jetzt mussten die einfach alleine 7 Tage überleben, ohne irgendwie Essen und Trinken. Das ist ja nochmal 1000-mal härter eigentlich, oder? Also wirklich. Aber, ja gut, ja, das ist auch jetzt nicht wirklich einfach. Also, dass die sich das antun, obwohl die alle bestimmt Millionäre sind, schon auch krass so.
And after standing the whole night, completely soaked and exhausted, we had to push ourselves to dry off our supplies and rebuild camp.
Our raft is just in shambles. Look at our beds. We're drying them off. This is harder than Antarctica. This is harder than the desert video. I'm just ready to be home.
And I hate this raft. I never want to see it again.
Our entire fire pit is completely drenched. We couldn't start a fire if we wanted to tonight. No dinner.
And to make matters worse, all of our food was completely soaked, meaning only a portion of it was still safe to eat.
We had stability, we had food, we had dry beds, and we took it for granted.
We cannot take another night like that. We need to waterproof the shelter.
Just rip that off.
Yep.
Tied it here, and then we'll leave the airflow to the side. Yeah, this is. I mean, last night we were shivering cold and wanted to die. So, would you rather be warm and dry or cold and wet?
Ja, es
Put a
ist
zip
kalt,
tie
okay.
here, Nolan. Tie a rope to that. Zip tie there. We can use that to push this up so we get even more room.
I'm thinking, why don't I make a really big clothesline and hang up all our wet stuff? Maybe we'll have dry towels
Smart.
by tomorrow.
I want to die.
Smart.
I'm sunburned, tired, dehydrated, and I say tired.
After fixing camp, we were so exhausted that we spent
Noch
most of the
2
day
Tage.
sleeping. But at least when we woke up, we were reunited with a familiar friend.
Brian.
Brian.
After being stuck on a raft for 5 days with these guys,
This really is a nightmare.
I'll admit it, I miss
Ich glaube, das wäre ich. Ich wäre einfach nach 5 Tagen durchgedreht. Ich wäre einfach irgendwo, keine Ahnung, und würde tanzen und schreien. Oder ich wäre der Typ, der einmal in der Ecke sitzt und sagt, ich kann das nicht mehr. Ich kann das nicht mehr.
Brian.
Brian, moved on. You may not have given
Er
up on
wirft den ja
Brian,
mit
but
Essen.
Brian
Ne?
gave up on you.
Brian's giving up on us. We have 2 days left,
We're running out of food, our water's contaminated.
And we're all borderline dying.
I'm going crazy.
These last 2 days
Yeah.
will be interesting.
Whoa, what could go wrong now?
I can literally see 500 fish down there. That is crazy.
Krass.
Oh my gosh, this poop bucket stinks.
I almost had a mental break last night. I was shivering, wet the entire time, could not sleep.
Klar.
It was one of the
Obvious.
worst nights of my life.
Last night, shivering in the torrential rain in the middle of the deep, dark ocean.
Ich hab's
we
euch
got through
gesagt.
it. Now, the end of this challenge should not come soon enough.
Making the challenge 7 days was a horrible decision. This is so much harder.
The new reinforced waterproof fortress actually worked. Lennon said it rained last night, did it?
Yeah, at 4 a.m. sprinkled a little
Hey, here's the beauty. I didn't even know.
That was the best sleep I've ever gotten.
I actually got a full night's sleep last night.
Das
can
ist
barely
wichtig.
even open-
Schlaf ist so wichtig in der Situation, ich sag's euch ehrlich.
My eyeballs.
I would say this is the hardest challenge we've ever done. Adding the extra 5 days on the end of a 50-hour challenge definitely makes it harder.
The fact that we're just drifting at sea on this hunk of wood, that's pretty impressive.
And while it seemed like the rain was over, we found ourselves
Krass,
encountering a
krasse-
new obstacle.
krasses
We've gone
Wetter.
from shivering cold like 2 nights ago to it being scorching hot, unbelievably hot.
I'm about to jump in the water because I'm getting too hot.
We're gonna go swimming.
I hope Nolan can swim.
And while they cooled off in their own way, we got
Geil.
creative with ours.
yes, man. Cold air. I feel amazing.
A jellyfish hit me!
No.
Ow! Why does the ocean hate us?
I knew it was a great idea not to go swimming.
Are you okay?
Oh, my leg. I'm gonna die.
I found the sweet spot.
Digga, der eine Typ ist einmal am Sterben und Laserbeam, Junge, der enjoyt einfach sein Leben.
Yeah. Oh no.
Yeah, I got a little welts and some red lines.
Ja,
For
aber
the
das wird
majority of
nicht
the
so schlimm
day,
sein.
it was so hot. We literally couldn't walk on the deck.
Yeah, I'm hot.
I don't want to
Ist
be
auch
alive.
krass.
Yeah.
I'm hot.
It's very
But
hot.
as the sun went down, we were optimistic about reaching the finish line.
We have less than 24 hours left in the challenge.
Geil.
This has genuinely been the hardest challenge video I've ever
Ich glaube,
been
das
a
Ende
part
ist auch
of.
am
Honestly,
geilsten.
this whole experience has made me appreciate all the things we take for granted in life, like your shower, your food,
I miss food.
a working toilet. I never want to poo in a bucket.
Man muss auch ganz kurz sagen, ne, es gab ja so einen Typ, der jetzt vor einer Woche oder so, es wurde der entdeckt, wie der 3 Monate alleine mit seinem Hund auf dem Meer überlebt hat. Und ja, der hatte ja nichts davon. Der hat, glaube ich, hat sich ernährt mit Regenwasser und irgendwelchen Fischen oder sowas. Das ist auch, also das ist dann echt heftig.
Again.
I say we celebrate making it this far with the Feastable Bar.
Yes.
Available in every Walmart, Target, 7-Eleven, Albertsons, and America. In 2023, if you're still buying Hershey's, it's kind of lame.
Hershey's for the boomers.
Oh,
Jimmy.
why is my chair
What is
just broke?
happening? Jimmy, I'm starting to think you ate all the food.
Yeah, I guess I'll just continue the time lapse with the
Sein
broken chair, I guess.
Stuhl, Junge.
This is our final night sleeping together, everybody.
I'm so glad to sleep alone.
I'm gonna miss sleeping by your side.
100%. I would not rather sleep next to any other man.
And with that, I'm going to bed.
After an amazing night's sleep, we were visited by a familiar face.
Brian brought his family to say goodbye to us on the last day.
Der Brian schon
Thank you,
wieder.
Brian, that
Das
meant
ist
a
krass,
lot.
dass der 7
It's almost like
Tage...
we were family to Brian.
We were.
He kept us safe during the night we had the least shelter.
Maybe he's just a pea-brain bird.
Shut up.
Nolan, off the raft.
I wish.
That was emotional.
Everything's gone full circle. We had so many crazy memories on this raft.
Yep, and I think my best memory is going to be leaving.
Same.
We spent over 100
Ey, ich frag mich gerade, ob es schlauer... Was würdet ihr wählen? Würdet ihr dieses Floß, ihr kriegt dasselbe Essen, dasselbe Wasser und ihr müsst 7 Tage da überleben, alleine oder mit den Leuten, also zu 7? Weil ich glaube, ich würde vermutlich sogar alleine mehr fühlen, weil du dann erstens mehr Essen und Trinken hast natürlich, aber du hast auch einfach deine Ruhe. Ich weiß es nicht, aber es wäre, glaube ich, ein bisschen chilliger.
150 hours on this floating piece of wood. And even though it was easily the hardest thing I've ever done, the boys and I still had some good times.
Where's this boat?
Where's the boat?
In the boat!
Then finally, the end was literally in sight.
Boat is coming! Alert the ship of our location.
Signaling the boat!
Why is it moving so abnormally slow?
Oh my God!
Ey, was machen die mit der Insel?
Insel?
Digga, was machen die mit dem Floß jetzt? Wird es einfach da gelassen oder wie? Wenn ich da jetzt irgendwann mal ans Meer gehe, sehe ich da einfach das Floß von MrBeast. Aber krasses Video, actually heftig. Dass sie das durchgehalten haben, ist wirklich Respekt, also Respekt von meiner Seite.